Well, water streaming down stairwells, out of doors, covering the floor of the cafeteria. I mean, it's eye-opening video.
It was rough for those kids not being around as well.
So much damage here. Well, this is video inside Jennings Senior High School after a pipe busted during their winter break.
Yeah, we were the first to tell you about this happening. It happened back in December, and all the damage from that day finally repaired. First Alert 4's Haley Kirby, she was the first on the scene that day, and she's back there again this morning, and she has the latest. Good morning, Haley.
Good morning, Mo. Claire. Yeah, exciting news here at Jennings Senior High School. Exactly 4 months after that pipe burst, and it caused all of that, quote, catastrophic damage to the interior of the building, forcing the school administration to implement a hybrid alternating schedule for those students. All of those students will be returning to the classroom all together, finally, for the first time today. So you might remember back then in December, it was determined the flood at Jennings Senior High was caused by a failure in the sprinkler system. It caused a major pipe to burst, flooding several parts of the building. In January, I was given the opportunity to tour that damage firsthand. The auditorium, cafeteria, gym, and several classrooms were all severely damaged to the point students could not return in person for an extra 2 weeks after winter break. Crews worked around the clock to remove standing water, pull up tiles, carpets, and anything else that couldn't be salvaged. Eventually, the return date of January 6th was pushed to January 20th, with students operating on an alternating in-person schedule. Now we flash forward 4 months later. Superintendent Dr. Paula Knight says the restoration process has finally reached that point where all 700 students can be accommodated in the building at one time. In a release, photos of the new and improved building were given to us. It shows new red, white, and black floor tiles in the hallways and classrooms. The cafeteria was also retiled with the former sprinkler system, that one that busted. It's fully repaired now and rerouted into the ceiling. Restoration to the kitchen is nearly finished as well, and that gym floor, it's now completely rebuilt. So again, just such exciting news for these students all together back in the building once again starting today. We do plan to be here as students are arriving to the classroom, and hopefully later this morning we'll be able to share what some of their thoughts were with you. For now, I'm live at Jennings. Haley Kirby, First Alert 4.
Yeah, some incredible work, and we will see some smiles in that building today for sure.